Hello, Emily from Defeating Divorce here. Today we're going to be talking about surviving infidelity, specifically how to forgive a cheater. Before we start today's video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified whenever we publish new videos. Listen, I'm no stranger to how hard it can be to forgive a cheater. Years ago, I actually discovered my husband John had been having an affair, so believe me when I say forgiving a cheater is hard. But it is entirely possible regardless of the outcome of the relationship. But just so you know, being able to forgive the cheater is more to your benefit than theirs. Studies have found that those who harbor anger and grudges tend to be more vulnerable to suffering from depression and anxiety. In some instances, their life expectancy, not to mention quality of life, can also diminish. However, with that being said, don't be concerned if forgiveness is the farthest thing from your mind in the immediate aftermath of discovering the affair. And also, be prepared to take time to properly process your emotions before any serious healing process can begin. Alright, let's jump into the steps of forgiveness. So, number 1, learn how to ignore and turn off your triggers. So, some common triggers you may have could be thinking you see the lover in public, feeling like your partner has wandering eyes, seeing happy couples and being a cynic, or remembering the good old days. So all of these triggers are ultimately going to have a really negative effect on your mindset. They're going to keep you feeling pessimistic, depressed, angry, stressed. So it's really important that you not only learn to ignore them, but ultimately completely take away their power and remove them from your mindset. Okay? So step number 2 for forgiveness is to spend time making yourself feel good. And this is just my own personal advice. This is something that I found that worked really well for me. Through the importance of loving yourself during this time, you may find that it helps with new insecurities you may be experiencing, that it'll help take your mind off things, if even just temporarily. And lastly, that it'll leave you feeling proud and confident. So what I highly recommend is picking up a new hobby, maybe taking that fitness class at your gym that you've been too scared to take or just never got around to taking, doing something that's going to really make you feel proud and also boost your confidence and just show yourself some self-love. So it's important to really focus on yourself because it's also going to take your mind off the affair and it's going to put you in a healthier mindset and it's not going to have you just dwelling on the affair. All right, step number 3, have an open and honest conversation when you're ready. Talking about the affair is difficult. Believe me, I'm not denying that. But through talking about it, it will ultimately help you move forward, understand that it is not your fault, get closure on the affair, and decide the future of your relationship. So unfortunately, until you actually know the nitty-gritty and all the little details, regardless of how painful it might be to hear them, you can't properly process your feelings about the affair, you can't really move forward, and you can't decide if you want to move forward, right? You have to know the whole truth before you can make an educated, responsible decision about what you want to do moving forward in this relationship. So again, when you're ready, it's super important that you and your spouse talk everything out. Now, the last step I have, step number 4, is to work on improving your relationship. And this isn't going to work for everyone. Unfortunately, some couples aren't able to bounce back from an affair. But if you and your partner do decide that you do want to work on the relationship, then this is for you. So pay close attention. So if you do decide to stay together, then you will have to work on rebuilding your relationship. And through doing this, it's going to bring you and your spouse closer together. It's going to make you appreciate your spouse, and it's also going to help heal your wounds. So if you and your spouse are working on this together, you're going to have a common goal. You're going to be able to connect on this, this overall mission of yours. You're going to be in the trenches together, working on mending the relationship, fixing what's broken, and it's ultimately going to just grow your bond, and it's going to make you appreciate seeing your spouse put in this effort as well. Especially during a time where you're probably not their biggest fan, it's important that you do grow that relationship back to where you do think fondly of your spouse if you want to make it work anyways. Definitely be prepared to put in the time and effort to repair the relationship. All right, so in summary, take these steps to forgive a cheating partner. So number 1, learn to ignore your triggers. Number 2, invest time into caring for yourself. Number 3, have an open and honest conversation, again, when you're ready. And lastly, number 4, if you decide to move forward, be prepared to work on strengthening the relationship. And if you do make it to step 4, first of all, congratulations. But second of all, I do want to let you know that I have some great resources that could really help you strengthen your relationship and grow your bond. So these resources have been helping thousands of couples grow, strengthen, and repair their relationships. This curated list contains everything from date night ideas to modern approaches to couples therapy. So if you want to check out this list, I definitely recommend going to www.defeatingdivorce.com/resources. So again, if you want to get this list of resources, go to www.defeatingdivorce.com/resources, or you can simply click the link in the video description below. So again, my name's Emily. Thank you so much for being here today and watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Also, share it with friends and family if you think it may help them as well. If you have a comment, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. You know, my husband and I, we're not professionals. We don't claim that, but we do love to help out with other couples if we can. So again, feel free to leave a comment, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.